Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17, build 240. I'm an old guy gaming, and we're going to continue working towards Horde Night 35. It is about 8:30 at night on day 34, so we got about a day left, or so, a little over a day left. So anyway, I have set up 2 forges down here, as you can see, and 2 concrete mixers. I did go ahead and take that next point in advanced engineering, so we could do the cement mixer, and we can also do dart traps if we want to. Probably I won't get to that this time around, but we're also, we're going to go to this one too, so we can do electric fences, blade traps, and AKs, and all that kind of cool stuff. So anyway, yeah, so I got stone cooking up in here, as well as cement. I'm just going to let all that stuff go. We're making sand in here, and that'll be plenty of sand for what we need to do tonight. So let's put all that stuff there. Let's see, we got some bacon and eggs, some tea in there. We got this here, so I think we're ready to go. We're probably not going to do anything more with cobblestone now that we can do the cement. So let's see here. Let's grab what we have made so far, which actually isn't very much, is it? Only 20. We'll grab that. And okay, wait a second. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. We need small stones. Okay. So let's put half of that. Grab those. I wonder why they still call those small stones. They should just call them stones. Concrete mix. Where is it? We've got cement. Oh, we need sand. That's what we need. There we go. So we'll get some more of that cooking up as well. And same thing here on this side, except for we need to grab this here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to line the whole entire pit with concrete, but what we are going to do is we're going to do the wall that we're going to retreat, which is going to be to the east. So we'll do that one for sure, and then we'll just kind of see where we are with everything else. I also got started on a couple here too. So that's 2,500 versus 1,500. Do we want to make it reinforced? If I have enough to do reinforced, I will, but we'll have to see. But it's this wall here, at least 3 or 4 up, that I want to do concrete with. And so, but we're going to have to wait, for that to finish up. In the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out another layer, because I think I do want to bring this wall up one more. And we'll probably, we might actually use cobble for that. Well, I don't know. Do we want to do that? I don't know if we really have time. Not sure yet. I mean, it's high enough for sure. At least high enough for 1 row of spikes, and even probably high enough for 2 rows of spikes. So you know what? Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll leave it the way it is. I'm still going to have to carve out one more layer at least, though, so I have room myself to walk around up there. But I think we're going to go with this. And then we're going to put these bars along the outside, so we can shoot up there to prevent spiders from getting up to us. Yeah, for that reason, of course. So if we do on face, it's just going to probably... Oh, there we go. Okay. So I just want to be careful not to misplace one of these. If we do, of course, we can make more with the forges down here now, but still, I'd rather not do that. The other thing this will help do is, you know, the zombies can, you know, stack up on each other. So this will also help thwart them doing that. Perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to keep, like I said, shaving off another layer so that I can move around up here. And then when we're done with that, then we'll start kind of working on our retreat route, which is going to be a tunnel to the east. And yeah, so I think that's what I'll do, guys. And I will bring you back at some point with an update on how we are doing. All right, so see you in a little while. All right, guys, we're back, and I have carved off the next layer of the chamber. And so now what's going to happen here is I'm going to take wood frames. I'm going to stick them right there and go out 3. And when Horde Night starts, I'm going to stand right on the very end of this frame. And what that's going to do, and then I'm not going to move. I'm going to just stay put. And what that's going to do is it's going to cause the zombies to concentrate directly above me. And what they're going to do is they're going to bore a hole all the way down to me. And in the process of doing that, they will help dig the fall pit, the fall trap that I'm going to use for them on day 42. So they're actually going to help me craft their own demise. I don't think that the hole that they will dig will be big enough, so I'll probably have to widen it. But nevertheless, that's the plan here. And then as soon as they start to break through, as soon as I start to see them, I'm going to quickly retreat back to here, pull this block, boom, those blocks go crashing down there, and then we'll have an escape tunnel that I can retreat to depending upon how things go. Now we're going to have spikes down at the bottom there, 1 layer of iron spikes and probably 1 to 2 layers of wood spikes when it's all said and done, and go from there. So that's the plan for Horde Night 35. So let's head on back to our forges and get another batch of concrete going. And it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning on day 35. I'm thinking I'll probably have, as long as I just keep at it steady here, I'll probably have, oh my gosh, well, I got to keep the fire going though too, don't I, old guy? As long as I just keep steady at it here, we should, I'm thinking, probably have enough concrete to do the whole thing. But before we actually do the whole thing though, same thing here, let's get more of that going. The wall that I'm going to retreat to, I want that to be reinforced concrete. So that's going to be our first priority. Okay, so we got those going. Let's head on back over here and see where we're at. Okay, so with this one's we actually managed to get to reinforced. So let's hit this section here, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade these now to reinforced. Man, I sure don't understand why the Fun Pimps slowed down the nail gun. It's really frustrating. Okay, so that's the next bit of that. I've got 2 flagstone blocks ready to patch in this hole once we get all of our spikes down and we're ready to patch it up at that point. But like I said, I'm going to be standing over the center. Once they break through, I'm going to totally be on the east side of this chamber, so there really shouldn't be any reason for them to break anything over here. I mean, you might get the random zombie derping out and doing it, but for the most part, they're going to be coming this direction towards me. And I don't, I certainly don't expect this chamber to hold up for the whole night. They are going to break through, but hopefully they'll keep the damage minimal, and then I'll just come and repair it for the next time we use the pit here. Okay, so let's get these blocks back in place, just so we have our excuse me, frame of reference. Pun intended there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to face this direction. And we're going to start digging a tunnel to the east. And what I'm going to do with this tunnel is every so often, I'm going to make little pitfalls inside of it. So if they do happen to get up here, because they could, what they can do, here's what might happen. And this actually happened to me in Season 2 when we were doing the experimental. No, actually it was later Season 1. What might happen is, the first bunch of them are going to come down through here, but once they do, I'm going to have to come back this way, which means that new zombies that spawn may start to try and dig down, to us from a new hole. And so, that means that they could actually get up here by just simply digging a new hole down. Or, even into the tunnel. So that's why, we need to have periodic little pitfalls for them to fall into for our tunnel. Now this tunnel too, it's my intention to probably go ahead and actually make this tunnel come all the way back up to the surface, so it'll be like another exit out of here. And we might end up turning that into, once we do the fall trap, we might end up turning that into an exit for the zombies that fall into the trap, so they can get back out and come at me and then fall again. I did a little bit of testing in creative mode too, by the way, on what I have planned, and it actually worked out very well. Better than I expected it to. I'm not going to tell you exactly how it's going to work. You guys will have to see when I actually build it here in survival. But the plan worked out quite well. So when the time comes, you guys will see me do that, and we'll give it a try. The only real downside to my plan, and it's a downside, from killing zombies and getting XP, but not necessarily a downside if you want to, keep the Horde Night under control and not, have a bunch of new spawns. But the downside to it is that it's not really the type of trap that's going to kill the zombies so much. So there is that. But we could potentially, change that as we improve upon the trap, as we advance, like with electrical fences, blade traps, and things like that. So, but the first version or two of it will be more of a passive defense kind of thing and not so much an active defense. Anyway, that's kind of what I got in mind here. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep working on my little retreat tunnel here. I'll get back a little ways further than this before we make the first pitfall. And again, I will bring you back at some point and give you an update on the progress. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. Okay guys, bringing you back for an update here. So I am just working on the back door out of the pit here, and it's about time for us to go back and check the cement mixers again. So let's break this one last block here. I'm going up, at an angle now too, and I'm probably going to level this out and do another pitfall trap here soon. But this is our first pitfall trap. So that goes all the way down to bedrock, and then it's got several stacks of wood spikes, as you can see. So as we retreat back into the tunnel here, we will pull those blocks up, and the zombies will not be able to jump this gap because there's no room for them to jump. So their only choice is to fall down into the hole, or maybe try and dig around to get at me, which some of them might try and do. And usually the way that I would deal with that is I'm going to have some flagstones, actually some arrow blocks, arrow slit blocks, in my inventory on my hotbar that I can quickly pop down to block them and still, you know, shoot through them to get to the zombies. All right, so let's go check out and see what's going on down here. I've probably been back here 2 or 3 times since I last had you guys with me. Just continuing to keep this stuff cooking up. It's possible that we could have screamers above us by now, but they're far enough up that they probably won't know what the hell to do. At least that's the theory. The thing about the sound in the game is, if they were up there, I couldn't hear them. Because unlike earlier versions of the game where even if you were all the way down to bedrock, you could still hear what was going on up top as if you were up there, that's no longer the case. So I'd have to go quite a ways up this ladder before I can actually hear anything. But I don't want to get their attention anyway. So we'll just let them do their thing if they're even there at all. Alright, so 366 in there. Let's do, say, 175. And we'll pull these out. And then we'll do the rest in here. And we'll just keep this concrete cooking up here. Wait for that to get to 100. Actually, let's wait for 6 more because you use 10 each time you do a block. Okay. Just keep these pumping here. We got 6 minutes. Let's go ahead and bump the time back up on this to say about 20. And same thing here. Alright. We are down to our last piece of meat, but I do have a couple of bacon eggs in here as well. But that's okay because we're pretty much ready to go. I mean, I still have to put the spikes down, but I won't do that until I get all the concrete upgraded. So we almost have the whole chamber upgraded to concrete, and then we have the wall that they'll come at us upgraded to reinforce. So we're making really good progress with that part of this little project here, faster than I thought we were going to. Okay, cool. So that pretty much upgrades the whole chamber to concrete. Now we got to do these 2 blocks here. I mean, I suppose I could come down from the top to do the spikes. It'd be safer to do them from down here, though. But let's see. Let's go ahead and hit. I want to keep focusing on, you know, the east end and the corners first. But eventually, you know, we will upgrade the whole thing to reinforced. And we'll just see how far we can come. Okay, so we got that much. All right, so there's we should be able to now go ahead and start laying at least the spikes on this end. So let's do that now. And like I said, we're going to do 1 row of the metal spikes. And then we're going to do another row of wood spikes on top of those. Just want to be really careful because these metal spikes are nasty. They hurt if you fall on them. And yes, I am speaking from experience. Now, if I had more wood, I'd even consider doing a third layer. But I wouldn't want to do any more than that, because then, you know, then it would put them in range of actually hitting the bars. So, yeah, we're gonna go with. We're just gonna go with 2 layers here. All right, good. So, we're just gonna wait now until we get more concrete to get these upgraded. In fact, let's go ahead and just grab another batch of it now, based upon what we have. So it's just a little afternoon, so not too much more time, guys. Not too much more time. I thought I heard something. I do have a bag and my bike right next to it, just about, I don't know, 20, 30 yards away from the entrance at the top. So if I do die, you know, I spawn there, hop on the bike, and, you know, just ride off into the sunset. Bike is fully repaired, it's fully fueled, and ready to go in that regard. In fact, I should keep those in my... Well, no, I guess that doesn't matter, because if I die, I won't have my inventory anyway, so... Yeah. Alright, yeah, so let's grab another batch of these. And we can make 427, so let's make 12 here. Oh, I want to pull those out. And then 215 there. Let's wait till we get 5 here. So we have 350. Alright, now we'll do the next upgrade. So yeah, we should have no problem at all upgrading this whole entire chamber to reinforced before it's all said and done. No trouble at all. All right, cool. There we go. All right. Good, good, good. So let's do another row of spikes. Whoops. Actually, we can do 2 more rows. Yikes. I don't want to get too close to these things. These things scare me, man. They wait. And then we'll do a row of wood spikes. We're going to have to make some more wood spikes. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Okay, so we need 7 and 4. We need 11 more to finish that part. I want to be a little conservative because I don't have a ton of wood. So let's make 11 more for now. But we'll definitely have enough to finish this out. Just wait for a couple minutes for more of them to come on in here. Come on. There you go. Okay, I think I'm going to hold off on putting that last one in. So we just have to be really careful when we walk in here and upgrade the rest of this. And then once that's done, then we put our our 2 flagstone blocks in and get those all upgraded, and we're good to go for the pit. You know what? I wonder if I should put some light down here. Well, I've got my mining helmet, so I don't think I need to. I mean, it's somewhat light right now because of the daylight, but we'll use the mining helmet when the time comes. All right, well, let's see. Let's go grab one more batch of concrete and upgrade a few more blocks. Forgot to pull this out. All right, and then pull that out. We can make 237, so 115-ish in here. 122-ish in there. We're getting close, man. We're getting close. Close to finishing this up. And then I'll just spend the rest of the day, work. Well, you know what I might actually do is I might actually go back up to the surface and cut some more wood and see if I can make another row of these. I'll definitely have to set them in from the top. I'll probably end up killing myself in the process too. Alright, so that takes care of that one. Excuse me. Gesundheit. Almost there. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. One. Well, I need enough for 2 more, or 3 more actually. That one, these 2, and then those 2 again. But you know what? What the hell? We probably have enough now to finish it up. So let's do it. Let's do it to it. And I'm just going to actually leave these forges and mixers down here anyways, because this is our mine. And we'll just keep making concrete like there's no tomorrow. Keep making concrete like it's the apocalypse. Whoop. Freeze up. Alright, let's see. 196, so we'll make 100 in this one. And the rest in here. That'll probably give us enough to finish up, I'm guessing. Probably. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep working on the escape tunnel. I probably will. I mean, ultimately, I want that to go all the way up to the surface, but I'm not gonna get it all the way up to the surface before Horde Night tonight. But that is the plan. Okay, so we need 6 more of these. Now, when this becomes a fall trap, I'll probably have many, many layers of spikes. Because one thing I noticed when I tested this in creative mode, and maybe you guys already know this, but even if they fall all the way to bedrock, it doesn't kill them. There goes the timer. It doesn't kill them. It hurts them, but it doesn't actually kill them. So anyway, I don't know if they fall on the spikes, if they would take fall damage as well as spike damage or not. I kind of don't think that's the way it works based upon what I saw in creative, but I'm not 100% positive. All right, we're sealing this sucker up and upgrading these to cobble and then to concrete. And then we'll just have to wait for those two to cure. I don't know if there's really much point in upgrading these outer ones, these corner ones. I just don't really see, the use in doing that. So I probably will not do that. I'll probably leave those the way they are. Because as soon as they break through either this side or that side, then they're through. So, this doesn't even really matter anymore at that point. But anyway. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to leave you off here. And the next episode, very likely, will be the start of Horde Night 35. And it's going to be a doozy. Well, it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a doozy. What is our game stages? 152. Okay. How many times have I died? 10 deaths. Wow, 10 deaths. Okay. Killed 486 zombies. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord. Come and hang out with me on live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch. You can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. Also, know that we do play our Dead is Dead challenge every Saturday around noon Mountain Time, where we play 7 Days to Die on insane difficulty with nightmare speed. Zombies run all the time. And you get one life to live, and if you die, you can come back into the game as a player or zombie with some modified XMLs and hunt the other living players. And we play until there's one living person left standing, or we get through the end of Horde Night 7. We have a lot of fun with that. As a viewer, you can bet on who you think will be the last person standing, and if you win that bet, your name gets put on a leaderboard, and you can enter a drawing for a game key giveaway at the end of the month. Or, better yet, you can come and actually participate. It is open to anybody. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.